right? I'm making another video but what we were talking about in the previous video was how God, he popped his two-dimensional reality and made it 3D so that his wife, me, a created being from him, to become conscious of who I am, so that when he comes back and we're taken back into the Garden of Eden, I will, instead of him writing the script on what I'm doing, as you do with a cartoon character, I will be moving on the page by myself. In order to understand the mysteries of God, you have to be a child again. That's what he says. Let the children come to me. They are so close to that, I'm sorry, that's the word. They are so close to the imaginative spirit that's how God is. He made a reality into which he can enjoy, where all things are possible, because he's he can make anything possible God. So if it's like I'm seeing him make a reality, boom, and then put himself inside of it. That's what he did. And inside of it, he wanted companionship. So y'all, it's kind of bypassing the fact that human beings were created by God. Like, just imagine. I know it's so comfortable because y'all see humans everywhere you look, boom, boom, boom. But before the world was populated, and before humans were there, after the animals were created, there weren't humans yet. Okay, just animals. And then God made man. This is a miracle. Okay. I'm seeing that, if y'all have not seen Spy Kids 3, where the scientist has made these small beings and they're walking around, and he has feelings for them. Like, he really cares about them. That's what God did in this. With his creation, he made a man and a woman. So just imagine those very first humans mating. They have an organ and everything, and they experience each other. It's so easy for y'all to disregard the miraculousness in that, because y'all are using y'all's organs like crazy. But before y'all were here, it was just two. First it was one human, then it was two. And then from us two, it came the rest. And through evolution, y'all forgot about the importance of what God was doing. He was trying to make his wife conscious. And with y'all not keeping his commandments, just imagine, let's say you got these two squares here. And you, through your commandments, you don't want them to hit each other, fight each other, kill each other. So you make set commandments on what you stand for, so that when you make your characters, they'll do that too. So you make a reality where there's no killing, stealing, lying, cheating, etc. And you make characters inside of it that live in harmony with them keeping the commandments, with them not doing anything bad, right? Which is the Garden of Eden, where there's nothing bad there. And so in order to get these cartoon conscious of what your commandments are, because they're in a reality where it's made for them not to be bad to one another, and you want to make them conscious, or your woman conscious, she would have to get popped out into a simulated reality where the consequences of doing wrong happen, so that she will learn on her own on why to behave a certain way. And that took a lot of, I want to say millions of years, but I'm going to say millions. It took millions of years for me to get here. He made his wife like him, knowing good and evil. There's nothing impossible for him. He did it. And now, y'all hear him laughing, he's so handsome. And now it's time for y'all to realize what y'all have done in getting in his way. And I was still created. See, y'all thought that if y'all, how you gonna be made? Like, the devil in y'all, the demons in y'all, how she gonna be made if everybody being evil? She ain't gonna learn how to be a good wife. Over here, y'all want to be deaf, dumb. Y'all want to be a vegetable, because y'all don't want to do the work on ridding yourselves of being evil. And as long as I was sleep to who I was, I didn't know who I was, y'all could continue to live like that. The whole goal is for God to create his life over here. And with y'all not teaching me who I was, telling me, how was I gonna learn? So that made y'all thrive. And so with y'all being evil, breaking his commandments, and I was around y'all didn't think that I could learn how to keep his commandments. Or but I did. Or become conscious of what his commandments are, so that I can have knowledge of what good and evil is. I'm not perfect, okay? But by watching y'all live y'all sinful lives, I learned how to be. I grew up around y'all being fornicators, lying to one another, and I learned how not to be like that. A diamond in the rough. Y'all's evil ways constructed a diamond. I'm the queen piece on this board, and God was just trying to make me. He wanted it to be done in a safe way, but y'all keeping his commandments. But y'all didn't want to do that. I could have got built way faster than what y'all got in the way. I mean, and now that I'm made, because this reality over here was designed so that I would be made. So even though I was going to get made regardless, Y'all just make the process longer by not keeping his commandments. Y'all, you are talking to Eve. From the Garden of Eden, from the Bible, I am Eve. And I've been built. So, it's just, I'm the star of the world. Everybody, all y'all are gonna, what? Wow. How? What you mean, how is it that you, Eve? Y'all, I'm her. You can't come over. Y'all, and what these celebrities do, because the Masons know who I am, so they build a system to entertain y'all, by having other humans mimic or act like they're me. So they make these music videos and shows and all this stuff, act as if they're me. Beyonce saying she's queen bee, she's not queen. Okay, I'm the queen. How are you a queen and you gotta go to sex mansion parties? How are you the queen and you got a mortal human husband like everybody else? How are you the queen? What are you representing? Getting BBLs, changing your skin shade color? Y'all gotta pay for all that. All what y'all do. It's like, it's the same as, let's say y'all masturbate. And y'all like it so much that even if, let's say you masturbating to something you ain't supposed to be masturbating to, and you like it so much, and God is standing over you, literally, not literally, but in the fifth dimension, he's like a holographic being, hovering over you, telling you, stop, don't do that, and you like it so much that you continue to do it anyway, even when you see it. That is how y'all are over here, and I had to be amongst y'all, not knowing who I am until I found out. God took a risk here. There's a possibility that I would not have learned, but I did. And I'm proud of myself. Because even though I was going through what I was going through, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was being built for him. But I just kept going. I couldn't stay down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted me dumb. I educated myself. I taught myself. Well, God was there. But what I'm saying, educating myself, I went to school not knowing what the letter A is, how to make a star. I remember those times when I was a little girl in school, didn't know, nothing was registering to me. I was just in class, watching everybody else. Like, how are they doing? I was wondering how. This girl drew a star. I was in kindergarten. She drew a star without the lines. And me, my mom didn't train me. She didn't teach me nothing. I went to school with a blank mind. It is a miracle that I got my high school diploma. I'm a whole twin. And my twin didn't graduate, but I did. I went to college and I finished and I got me a degree. That is a miracle. I said I went to school not knowing what A, B, C was. And even though the teacher was teaching, it wasn't registered. I taught myself. Y'all, the enemy really wanted me dumb, deaf, a vegetable out here working underground somewhere no one would know who I am. I'm a miracle, y'all. Walking. And y'all gonna give me my flowers.